Top interviews on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah hosts some of the most amazing people in the world on his show.
Kidding me? I wanted to know one thing. You are Oprah Winfrey. You have been very wealthy for a long time. You've worked hard to get there.
We have compiled a list of the top interviews in this video.
You look at what you've done, and you look at how much people have loved you together. You know, you've become known as a comedy duo, like sisters.
Let us know who you'd love to see on The Daily Show. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Let's get it going. 10. Bill Gates. To start us off is one of the richest men in the world and the owner of Microsoft, Bill Gates. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation started Goalkeepers as a catalyst for action, bringing leaders from around the world to share what is working, what's not, and to forge new partnerships for action.
Another successful year of the Goalkeepers event. Talk to us a little bit about Goalkeepers, because people know that you're involved.
The fantastic thing about the event is that it not only brings people together, people who are leading the country, but also people who are leading themselves in various industries. Bill Gates stressed the fact that there is a lot of improvement in various aspects which is never reported in the news. The news majorly focuses on bad and weird things which happen around the world. Bill Gates is all about helping other countries grow. If a country becomes stable, then it will no longer need foreign aid, and generally the world's economy will grow. He was perfectly aware that he couldn't change the whole world at the same time, but Gates said he is always open to taking risks which could impact the world positively. Named after the Zulu and Xhosa word for power, Amandla is truly living up to her name. She has managed to stay relevant and grow in the show business industry since she was 13 years old. 9. Amandla Stenberg. Amandla is known for the various roles she has played in different shows over the years, including Hunger Games, The Darkest Minds, Everything Everything, and The Hate U Give. She appeared on The Daily Show to talk about The Hate U Give. The plot is about a young man who gets shot at a police stop. Amandla admitted that it was emotional to act about something which is so rampant in society. She played the role where she was stuck between two worlds. She was a girl from the hood, but Amandla managed to go to a prestigious school. The demise of her friend left her in a dilemma because whichever action she would take would affect both worlds. The show drew so much empathy and moved a lot of people to tears. Amandla said that one of the biggest successes of the show was seeing white people cry. Hilarious.
It's been really successful. We have a lot of white people crying after.
An all-around artist is one who can give back to society. Many have proven their selflessness by helping other people in the community. 8. Usher. Usher Raymond is quite a sensation due to his smooth vocals and sensual ballads, which have placed him among the top artists when it comes to blues and R&B. He's also an established dancer and choreographer. Many people may not be aware that Usher actively participates in Global Citizens in other ways other than the performances. The festival set an important stage for not only donor countries, but also for African countries standing up for the future. He started a non-profit organization, Usher's New Look, which transforms the lives of deserving youths through a 10-year comprehensive program that develops passion-driven global leaders. He started the foundation when he was 20 years old with the help of his mom, who pushed him to be something greater than himself. The organization also offers students guidance mentoring and hands-on career assistance from middle school to senior year of college. During the Global Citizen Festival, Usher performed a mashup with Black Coffee from South Africa. The performance streamed live on YouTube and combined Black Coffee's We Dance Again and Without You, Usher's hit with David Guetta, and also featured the South African Indigenous Dance Academy. Most actors play one character at a time in a film, but Tatiana Maslany played nearly a dozen roles on the BBC America show Orphan Black. She's also managed to wow her fans with other characters played in many other different films. 7. Tatiana Maslany. Tatiana appeared on The Daily Show to talk about the TV show Destroyer. The show is about a police detective who reconnects with people from an undercover assignment in her distant past to make peace. It also depicts how grief, regret, and self-blame can eat a person alive. She admitted that it was a little boring to play one character after playing 12 characters in Orphan Black.
Play one character now?
Yeah, it's so boring.
Are you like sitting there?
Tatiana is also involved on a show on Broadway, Network, adapted from an Academy Award-winning 1976 film written by Patty Chayefsky about a fictional last-place television station that has lost its moral compass.
Now you're on Broadway.
Yeah.
Getting rave reviews for Network. Now, a lot of people may know this, may not know this. The play is based off a film.
Jenny from the Block quickly became Jenny Rules the Block with her amazing skills in dancing, acting, music, and entrepreneurship. In 2012, Forbes ranked her as the most powerful celebrity in the world, as well as the 38th most powerful woman in the world. 6. Jennifer Lopez. With a cumulative film gross of $2.9 billion and an estimated global sales of 75 million records, Lopez is regarded as the most influential Latin performer in the United States. She chatted about her role in the second act with Trevor Noah. The plot is about a big box store where a worker reinvents her life and her life story and shows Madison Avenue what street smarts can do. J-Lo related to the character in the sense that people have a lot of things going on in their lives but aren't really sure which path to take. Like any other person, J-Lo told the couple lies to get something else. They say that if you are asked whether you can perform a task, say yes and learn how to do it later. J-Lo also directed her music video, Limitless. The video was also very special to her because it featured a very special collaborator, her 10-year-old daughter, Emmy. She plays a younger version of Lopez as the pair jointly face hardship and vie to persevere. The Nobel Peace Prize has been awarded 99 times to 133 Nobel laureates between 1901 and 2018 to 106 individuals and 27 organizations. It's always such an honor for anyone to be awarded with the prestigious award. 5. Malala Yousufzai. Malala won the Nobel Peace Prize for representing the struggle against the suppression of children and young people for the right of all children to education. She told her story not because it's unique, but because it's the story of many girls. Malala became the youngest ever Nobel laureate in 2014. She managed to do a lot of things which impact young girls around the world positively. In her book, We Are Displaced, Malala talks about her journey and stories from refugee girls around the world. She also set up a fund to educate girls from disadvantaged backgrounds and bring them out of oppression. She's always championing for refugees to get safe homes, even though refugees are often faced with anti-immigrants and harsh governments in countries. Malala's dream is to change how some cultures still view girls as the inferior gender, and they are denied the opportunity to tap into their potential. Many established black women fight for other young black girls so that the younger generation doesn't go through what they went through while looking for a spot in the limelight. 4. Danai Gurira. Gurira began writing plays to utilize her strengths as an actress better and to tell stories that convey ideas about strong women with whom she identifies. She lived up to her potential by taking up roles which depicted her strength as a woman. She's best known for her role in Black Panther and The Walking Dead. She talked to Trevor about how filming Black Panther was fulfilling to the cast because the cast got to show the world a part of them that they always wished they could. Danai is also involved with the initiative Love Our Girls, which brings awareness to the injustices women and girls face around the world. She's always wanted to be an advocate for women, not just in underdeveloped countries, but the rest of the world. So far, we can say that she's doing a great job because she's remarkable both on and off screen. When we talk about EGOT Circle, we are referring to artists who have won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. There are only 15 members of the circle as of 2019, but there isn't a secret club or chat group, or maybe there is one. 3. John Legend. John Legend is fully living up to his name. His shelf is full of awards from the Academy Awards, USA, Golden Globes, Primetime Emmy Awards, Oscar Awards, Tony Awards, African American Film Critics Association, BET Awards, Black Reel Awards, Grammy Awards, Image Awards, and many others. John Legend has a lot of amazing music, but he was on the show to talk about the song Preach.
A new song.
Yes, it's called Preach.
It's called Preach.
He's very vocal about criminal justice reforms and uses music as a way to educate and sensitize people. John Legend believes that an authentic artist should reflect society through the gift of art.
Experiencing in society?
Well, I think artists just have to be truth tellers, and we have to, if we see something going on in society and it
He also talked about his experiences on The Voice and how other judges supposedly felt threatened. Truth be told, they should be threatened because John Legend is a powerhouse in the studio and during live performances. For many hip-hop artists, the title GOAT is uplifting because it places them many steps ahead of the others. Pusha T is one person who has become one of the most successful hip-hop artists in the recent past and is quickly earning that title as he continues to serve his fans with undeniably incredible music. 2. Pusha T. Pusha won his rap beef with Drake, and he earned a Grammy nomination for the Best Rap Album. The competitive award put Pusha T up against Cardi B, Travis Scott, Nipsey Hussle, and the late Mac Miller. Cardi B went home with the prestigious award, but it was a huge honor to all the nominees to be part of the ceremony. Pusha had a hunch the album Daytona would make it to the Grammys because of the amount of time and process he spent producing the album. The songs in the album touch on things in the world that are out of control, but Pusha found a creative way to organize the chaos and tell the stories. He wished that he would get the chance to work with Meek Mill for the album, but unfortunately, Meek was serving time. An interview with Pusha is never complete unless he talks about the rap battle with Drake. Pusha explained that when it comes to rap battles, there's never an edge. A doctor in Raleigh, North Carolina put male on Jacob Tobia's birth certificate, and everything went wrong from that day. Tobia is a genderqueer and uses singular they pronouns. Therefore, we shall also address Tobia in the same way. I saved the best for last, but first I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it. It really works. 1. Jacob Tobia. Tobia grew to become a source of pride to the LGBT community and an outspoken person for a much-needed gender revolution. Jacob's debut book, Sissy, a coming-of-gender story, is a heart-wrenching, eye-opening, and giggle-inducing memoir about what it's like to grow up not sure if you're a boy, a girl, something in between, or all of the above. In the book, Tobia explains that gender conformity doesn't have to be serious all the time. It should be okay to joke about gender and talk about it like any other normal conversation. Jacob believes that everyone with a problem around them has an issue with their own gender.
Abilities are shut down from the moment we're children.
Right.
And I think it is everyone's responsibility and everyone's opportunity to...
Tobia added that such people grew up in an environment where they were limited to specific gender roles, and once they came across trans folks, they aren't sure how to handle the situation. Jacob also carried a gift for Trevor to play with his gender. The comedian wore clip-on earrings but embraced the situation more culturally. Thanks for watching, and have an excellent day.